Okay, I'm probably gonna set my hair on fire in this video. So that'll be fun for you guys. But hi guys, welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, if the lights seem like they're flickering, they are. The other day during the Super Bowl, we blew a fuse in our apartment. We were using too many kitchen gadgets in the kitchen and we just shut down the whole apartment. And ever since we got it working again, the lights flicker. I think it might just be a matter of just like turning them back on and back on. Okay. Off and back on, or maybe like it's not pushed on all the way. I don't know. It's driving me nuts and I was gonna mess with it, but Bradley's not home and I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna wait for him. So if the lights seem like they're flickering, they are. And is it driving me insane? It is. But besides that, I have an empties for you today. So these are the videos I do probably 4 times a year. I do them seasonally, so this will be my winter empties. I won't do another one until the spring, in which I do kind of have a handful of like seasonal wintry products, so that's kind of fun. But yeah, I had so many they wouldn't fit all in front of me. The lights flickering is going to drive all of us nuts. And I would go film elsewhere, but like it's 8 o'clock at night and it's dark, so this is the only option, so it's about to get wild. But I have so much stuff it wouldn't fit in the box. It was all just like in the drawer and then actually spilling out of the drawer. I had them like lining up on the side. So I've made piles. We're just gonna go through piles. I have home stuff to begin with, so let's just go ahead and get into it because I've already been chatting for 3 minutes and that's just not necessary. So with it being winter, fall, that is candle season for me, so I did use up quite a few candles. First one, of course, is my spiced pumpkin candle from Yankee Candle. Oh, that scent, oh, it makes my heart ache and yearn for Halloween and my birthday in the fall. Oh, man, January and February suck so much. I mean, February is like starting to get better because like it's starting to get warmer and my plants are starting to look great and there's like Valentine's Day, so that's fun, but like it sucks. So yeah, I used up one of these and of course a Christmas Eve candle. I still do have quite a few Christmas Eve, well I have 2. But this one doesn't necessarily smell like Christmas. It does to me in my heart because my mom always burned it growing up. But the actual notes of it are like strawberry and jasmine. So it doesn't actually smell Christmassy. So we burn this until they're gone because I love it. These 2 are definitely my favorite candles. And so I don't light candles all the time, so it does take me a while to go through them. But probably like once or twice a week, we light up those candles and we light up the night. Also, I talk about these all the time, but you guys know I love the Trader Joe's little soy candles that come in these tins. This was the vanilla pumpkin one. Smells great. I pretty much like every single scent from them and they're always changing out their scents, so it's hard to get your hands on the one you want, but like I always just walk down like the home aisle, the cleaning section, that's where these are, and I see what they have, I sniff it, if I like it, I take it home. So use that up. These are our favorite like bathroom candles. We still have the pine one in the bathroom right now. This is another favorite candle for the bathroom. This is the Mrs. Meyer's peppermint soy candle. Oh, it smells so good. It's peppermint with like a little hint of vanilla, so it's kind of like a much more mild version of Twisted Peppermint from Bath & Body Works. It's like the goodness of it without the intense headache of it. I love the Mrs. Meyer's soy candles, and this one is a yearly fave. Used up quite a few hand soaps. So first up, we have some seasonal ones. This is the Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day Spiced Pumpkin. I saw that was a big flicker. You guys know I love the Mrs. Meyer's hand soaps. They are so nice. They don't dry out your hands. They do have fragrance in them, which is kind of, do they? Yeah. They got a bunch of fragrance in there, which is, I don't know, I'm trying to distance myself from fragrance in certain products, but I guess this, you're just like immediately washing it off your hands, you know? As far as like a great hand soap, I love these. They are kind of pricey. I usually get mine at Grove Collaborative, but I wash my hands a lot, and a soap that doesn't dry out my hands is great. So I love these, and I am always down to try the seasonal scent. This one was Spiced Pumpkin, and the packaging was so cute. Just got pumpkins all over it and it's so cute. It smells like a very sweet spiced pumpkin, but it smelled really good. Bradley and I both enjoyed that one. And then of course we used up a lavender one. This is the one we always have in our bathroom. Love it. The Mrs. Meyer's lavender scent is one of my faves. Well, it's my definite fave from Mrs. Meyer's. It's like not your typical lavender smell, but I love it. And then I used up a Young Living Christmas Spirit foaming hand soap. I'm missing this, to be honest. I just got the Thieves foaming hand soap, and while it's okay, I miss this one. I don't know why, but I liked this one more. But this, of course, is a Christmas exclusive. Christmas Spirit is a blend from Young Living, an oil blend. It's basically orange, cinnamon, and black spruce. And it smells so, so good. At first I thought it would like smell like peppermint, but there's no peppermint in there. but it still does smell like the absolute joy of Christmas. I love it. So yeah, I'm missing this. I loved it. It was a really nice foaming hand soap that didn't dry out your hands, so I will buy like 4 of these when they come out next year. I have some laundry use-ups, empties. First up we have the Thieves laundry soap, which I used this up a while ago. I might still hold on to this because I want to order it again because this is such a tiny bottle for, I believe it's like $22 is the wholesale rate if you remember. And I went through it too quick and it just kind of like freaked me out. And everybody says like, oh, you don't need that much. But I feel weird about putting like just a splash into like my husband's disgusting gym clothes. But everybody says like, oh, you can dilute it to make it 3 different batches. But I don't have like I guess I could just buy a glass bottle. But actually I want to save this, dilute it into half, add some fun oils. People also say to add in a capful of the Thieves like household cleaner, which I freaking love. That stuff like works wonders, so I'm down to try that. But in the meantime, I am loving the 7th generation, I think it's just called like the Fresh Citrus laundry detergent. It's amazing. There's no fragrance in it. The ingredients aren't as good as this is, but it gets the job done. It's on the more natural side and it's like $8 instead of the 22. So I know I need to try again because people are obsessed with this and it smells really, really good. I would even say though that the 7th generation one is like a dupe for this because they smell and like look almost the exact same. So yeah, used that up. Finally used up the dryer sheets, which I really liked these dryer sheets, but apparently dryer sheets are like the most toxic thing, one of the most toxic things in your house. And when I started to think about it, laundry I feel like is important to me to go the more natural route because your skin is touching things that you wash every single day. Your clothes, your sheets, your towels, like all that. So any nasty ingredients in these will get onto your clothes. So we did switch over to dryer balls, which Bradley loves the dryer balls. I honestly haven't thought about it, so I haven't noticed a difference, which is great. I will take my orange oil, put it on my dryer balls, or whatever oil you want to give it a little pizzazz. But I did like these dryer sheets. These are by Method. These were the ginger mango. This scent smelled so good. I will miss that scent. It smells kind of manly almost, like a cologne. But I loved it. It's not really your traditional dryer sheet smell, but I liked it. It took us forever to go through them too, so that was cost effective as well if you are into dryer sheets. And then something else I love but pumped full of fragrance is the Mrs. Meyer's lavender scent boosters. These are for your laundry. I freaking love these. God, it smells so, so good. I do always say though, the one downside of these is that you have to use kind of a lot of it to make it even like noticeable, which is annoying because this small jar is, I think, $9 or $10, so you can go through it fast. So we reserve this only for linens, for towels and sheets, not really clothes. Maybe if it's like an extra stinky load, I'll throw some in, but I love these. They smell so good and they work, but you have to use like a third of the jar. And then quickly I will go through oils I used up. I used up 2 Citrus Freshes. I've actually been like switching it up in my house lately with what I'm diffusing, so I didn't go through as many. Like normally I go through like 6 Citrus Freshes. I've been trying to switch it up, but I did of course go through Citrus Fresh. I'm on my last leg of my bottle I'm using now, but this is my hands down favorite oil ever. It's got all of the citruses in it with a little bit of spearmint, so it's just it is amazing. It's my favorite thing to wake up and immediately start diffusing this because it just wakes me up. It's the best. Another thing I love to diffuse in the morning, but actually all the time, it's grapefruit. I freaking love grapefruit so much. So I used up 2 of these, but I also, if I'm not diffusing it alone, I like to mix it with pine, and I used up one of those. I will put like maybe 8 drops of grapefruit and 3 to 4 drops of pine. You don't need a lot of pine for it to go a long way. And just with like the wintry season, this smells like a Christmas tree, so I was using it a lot, so used up all of those. I used up a bottle of Stress Away, which I will say, ever since I bought the Stress Away roll-on, I'm not going through Stress Away quite as much because I'm not, oh my god, it smells so good. This one smells like a margarita to me. It smells like a vacation. It is balsam copaiba, lime, cedarwood, vanilla, aqua tea, and lavender. It smells incredible. This is like, this and Peace and Calming are my number one oils that I apply to myself when I need to like calm the F down. So I have the roll-on of it, so I mostly roll it on my body, but I do diffuse it. I actually diffuse it quite a bit, but this is a very potent oil, so you don't need that much. 3 to 4 drops will like get it done. I like to do a lot of the citrus oils, but this one is pretty strong. You don't need that much of it, so I don't go through it as quickly, which is nice, and I freaking love it. Bergamot oil, which is my favorite oil to diffuse here in my office when I'm working, which I don't know why. I have like certain oils designated for certain rooms, and like this one is just mostly for working. But it works, it keeps me focused, it makes me feel energized. It's kind of like the grapefruit, but even a little bit more bitter, if that makes any sense. It is divine. It is a little bit on the pricier side. Well, it's not, it's like $27. Some of the oils are like really pricey. I like that I like citrus the most because all of them are like $10 and under, which is great. But this one is a little bit over that, but I don't care. I freaking love it. And it's, oh, there goes the cat. That's the best. And then last oil, I used up Valor, which again, I have Valor in roller form, so I roll it on myself all the time. They call this the bravery oil, so if I'm like going on an airplane, going to the dentist, those are like my 2 times where I am dying. If I feel nervous, if I'm in public and I feel like a panic attack start to come on, I will just bust out all the roll-ons and just get to town. And Valor is a great one. It's mostly blue tansy, but it's got black spruce, camphor, frankincense, and geranium, which I haven't tried geranium oil on its own. I put that on my essential rewards order this month. Should be here like tomorrow, which I'm really excited about, because I also found this diffuser blend like recipe that's supposed to smell like an Anthropologie store, and I needed geranium for it, so I ordered that immediately. But it's this really fun blue color, which is great. And I also love to diffuse this alone, mostly in the bedroom. Again, I have designated spots. So I diffuse it alone, or I add in some orange, and it is absolutely divine. So that's all the oils I used up. If you want more oils stuff, I of course talk about it in random videos, but I also have a dedicated Instagram for it. So if you're not into it, I'm not like bombarding you constantly. So I made a separate little space for it. It's at Essentially Amy with 3 L's, and just my little oily page if you wanna come join the fun. So now we have skincare stuff. So starting off, I have a lot of makeup wipes I used up. So we have 2 of these, the simple, the one compostable makeup wipes, then the normal one. These are just my favorite makeup wipes. I am considering getting an oil cleanser just because I think it might be better for my skin in the long run. But I love a good makeup wipe, especially for when I'm traveling. These are my absolute favorite. I like hate all other ones now. I won't use any other ones, but I used both those up. But speaking of other ones, I do like these. These are the Sephora watermelon cleansing wipes. They smell really, really good. And I like these to have in my drawer here for removing swatches, or if I messed up on my face somewhere and it's just like a quick little line or something, I do like to have makeup wipes in here. So I tried these once, loved them, and I've repurchased them quite a few times. I got some cleansers. This is the Pure Skin Facial Cleanser from First Aid Beauty. I have been loving First Aid Beauty products. I think I have another one in here. And I did like this cleanser. I will say, like, my top tier #1 is the Simple Moisturizing Facial Wash. It's like $8 and it works so incredibly well that I'm just like, I don't need anything else. This is much, much better ingredients. Like, First Aid Beauty is a very clean brand, which, like, I love that, and I don't love the products because they're clean. I love the products because they're amazing products. But this did do a good job of removing makeup. It says it removes makeup. It did sting my eyes a little bit, so I didn't enjoy that. But yeah, I used that up, and then I also used up my Proactive Renewing Cleanser. My skin's addicted to this. I talk about it all the time, but once you go on Proactive, it's hard to get off it. But I do actually enjoy this cleanser. This is the only Proactive item I use. I don't use the 3-step system anymore. At night, I will take off my makeup, then cleanse my skin, and then go in with Proactive. So I basically wash my face 3 times, but it's effective. So I have that. I just ordered it on Amazon. I can link it down below. Then I have some face scrubs. This is the Fresh Sugar that was hard to say. Let's try again. Fresh Sugar Strawberry Exfoliating Face Wash. This says it gently refines and softens, and this is a really cool product if you are like lazy, because it starts as a very fine scrub. I like a pretty gritty scrub, even though none of the scrubs I've been using lately are very gritty. But this starts as a very mild scrub, and then it's sugar, so it kind of disintegrates into your skin, and then it just becomes a really nice face wash. So I did really like this stuff. It's pricey. They sent, yeah, I didn't buy this. They sent this to me, but I would definitely use it again. I know it is on the pricier side, but it was lovely. It smells like strawberries. It's a nice spring product if you want to treat yourself. But a scrub I probably like a little bit more is the Young Living Mint Satin Facial Scrub. I love this stuff. It's very, very pepperminty. That's like the most oil it has in it. Just makes your face feel so freaking clean. It's wild. But again, it's not as gritty as I would have hoped, but the way it leaves my skin feeling makes up for that because it just feels so good. And a little bit goes a long way, which is nice because this is a tiny bottle, and I believe this is like $16, but I am missing this. I need to order this because I love it and I've been out for quite a bit. So yeah. What else we got in here? These I'm still using. I've already repurchased. I've got one going in the bathroom right now. It's the Trader Joe's Natural Facial Cleansing Pads with tea tree oil. I love these so much. I believe in my latest nighttime routine, which I can link up in the corner. It's kind of Christmassy, but it has still my current nighttime like skincare routine. So after I do my triple cleanse, like I said in the shower, I'm sorry, my head itches. After I do my triple cleanse, like I said in the shower, I will get out, take one of these pads, put it all over my face, and then I'll use my homemade toner, which I don't think I've shown how I make in a video. I can do that at some point, but I'm making my own face toner now, and I love it. But I really think these help just like, number one, get off any like mist, dirt, or makeup or grime on my skin. Sometimes you can actually see it on the pad, which I'm always like, how? I just washed my face 3 times. But also, my skin loves tea tree oil, so any way I can get tea tree onto my skin I think is good. And these sting a little bit, but they don't dry out my face. Well, I do a pretty thorough job of moisturizing, but these, I don't have a problem with these drying out my face, and they just help keep my chin area clear because that is mostly where I break out. So I love these. They're really, really cheap. I believe you can buy them in a 2-pack on Amazon if you are not near Trader Joe's, and I will link that down below. But if you are, just go to the store and get them. I used up one of my eye creams. This is my official new go-to eye cream. I really, really love it. It is the Sephora Hyaluronic Acid Brightening Eye Cream. Sephora has their own like clean at Sephora line, which I really, really appreciate. So there's no nasty ingredients in there. There's no fragrance, which I love. And this is a very effective eye cream. It's very moisturizing, but it is actually brightening. Like I can tell a difference. So I've gone through like 4 of these, I think. I've been using this since like spring last year, so almost coming up on a year. I love it, and I just keep repurchasing it. And then speaking of that clean at Sephora line, I also love their 3.0 3 Oils Nourishing Moisturizer. I don't even know what the 3 oils are. It smells really good. It smells just like the eye cream, and it is really, really moisturizing. So you guys know that when I use my night cream, I will take my frankincense oil and add in 2 drops, put it all over my face. I find that very effective for glowy, clear skin, which is expensive, but I only use 2 drops a time every other night. I don't use it every night because, say goodbye to this, on the nights I'm not using that, I like to use face oils, and I used up my 2 favorites, which I'm sad about. I can't wait to live in the suburbs one day where there's just less sirens. So first off is this First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cannabis and Oat Dry Oil. I love this. They sent this to me, and I was like, what does a dry oil mean? And you can kind of feel it when you put it on your skin. It's not drying by any means. It's just not as oily as like my other favorite oil, but it is so nice. It's great for sensitive skin. So if you have sensitive skin, this is for you. Again, First Aid Beauty is a very clean, great ingredients brand, and they're very effective. So I will definitely be repurchasing this. I freaking loved it. And I just love using face oils because I wake up and my skin just looks nice. Like I love it. It's like it takes all night for it to like sink in. Have we even talked about my cheetah nails yet? Look at them. Look at the gloriousness of the cheetah nails. Anyway, just got majorly distracted by my nails. But my other favorite face oil, I repurchased this one already. It's the Pixi Skin Treats Rose Oil Blend. I love this stuff. Smells like citrus and rose. It's not like the like most true rose scent ever. Why can't I get this open? But I love it. I use this every other night. It's really moisturizing, really nice, and yeah. I talk about that all the time, you guys know. I used up this Paula's Choice Youth... Okay. This Paula's Choice Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid. This has SPF 50. I actually really liked this, and I used every last drop. They sent me some of their stuff. This isn't as moisturizing as I would have liked, but it does say normal to oily combination skin. I have dry skin, so I like something a little bit more moisturizing, but I haven't done a ton of research, but to my knowledge, Paula's Choice is a much more like clean ingredients brand as well, I think. I'm not even positive. But this did do a great job at protecting my skin from the sun. I just wish it was a little bit more moisturizing, but other than that, I really enjoyed it. One last one for skincare, the Young Living Grapefruit Lip Balm. I use this 4,000 times a day. This is one I just used up the other day. I add these to my Essential Rewards order all the time because I need them everywhere. I've got one in here, got one in my purse, by my bed, like they're everywhere. So I love that. And it's all natural, so that's great. Now for body care. I used up the Method Chamomile Starflower Blue Lavender. Oh, it's just called the Wind Down Body Wash. This smelled really, really good. However, I do prefer my Alba Botanica ones. I'm not loving the one I'm using now. I prefer the Wild or whatever Tuberose and the honey mango, I believe. Those are the moisturizing ones. But I do like the Method ones. It's a little bit of cleaner ingredients. It's not great. And I'm trying for things that like cover my whole body. I'm trying to do better, especially because like my body gets very fussy with shower gels. As you know, I stopped using the Bath & Body Works one because they broke me out all over my body all the time. So I was like, you know what? No more, even though I love them. So yeah, I use this up. I will say though, Bradley loves the Method like men line of their body washes, and they do have quite a few scents. My favorite one I think is the pink one though. Another shower use up, this is the Trader Joe's moisturizing cream shave. The honey mango scent, it's in every empties video, so just in case you're new, a quick overview. Doesn't foam up like normal shave creams because it doesn't have the nasty ingredients in it. It's paraben free, it's vegetarian, it's the most moisturizing shave stuff you'll ever use. Like, you won't be able to go back. I tried to shave at my mom's house with her normal shaving cream and I was like, this is so drying. Why do people do this? Trust me, try it. It's literally $3 and it will change your life. Mic drop. Speaking of doing better for my body, this stuff is incredible. So much so that I've used up two. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This is the Intense Hydration Skin Protectant. They sent me this, hence the fun packaging. They had like their 10th birthday or something, so they sent me a fun care package. I fell in love with it. No body lotion has ever like just changed my skin like this one. It sinks into your skin so nicely, but like you still feel moisturized. I have the issue on my legs where it's like I will hydrate, I'll put on lotion, but you can still see the like alligator skin. Not with this. It is so good. I've talked about it a couple of times. I had really randomly like 2 red eczema patches in both of my elbow pits. This got rid of it and I haven't seen them since, ever since I use this every single day. I literally already placed an order on Ulta. I got it today. I love this stuff so much. Perfect for sensitive skin. So like if you have problem areas like my elbow pits, or sometimes I'll get weird rashes like on my thighs, this literally just gets rid of it. And my skin has been so happy ever since I switched to using these. So I will use this in the morning. At night I will still use my Lush Sleepy Body Lotion just because it helps me sleep better. But life changing. It is going to be quite a dent in my wallet, but my body is worth it. You know? Speaking of toxins, used up my Moonlight Path Bath & Body Works Fine Fragrance Mist. I've worn this every day since 7th grade. It's my scent. It's full of toxins that are disrupting my hormones, but I smell good. This is like an oral hygiene one, but we used up this. I don't know anything about this. I just thought the packaging was cute. It says naturally friendly, hello, naturally fresh antiseptic mouthwash. Kills germs, freshens breath, rocks taste buds, no alcohol, and it's not tested on animals, which is great. Oh, and it's farm grown peppermint. That's fun. I did really like this. It just is really strong. And it's really sticky, so if it gets on my hands, I'm like, ugh, or like the corners of my mouth. That's a really like princess problem. Like I can wash my hands, you know? But I'm interested to know, what are your favorite mouthwashes? I'm interested to try the Thieves one from Young Living, but I'm also kind of scared because like, I don't want to gargle Thieves, you know? I feel like that would be really intense, but everybody loves it, so I kind of want to try it. But I did enjoy this. We need a new mouthwash. So please let me know your recs. Man, I'm sad this is gone. This is the Schmidt's Snow Day deodorant. I go through phases with natural deodorant. Like sometimes I use it all the time, but then other times I will use my husband's deodorant. What is it? The Degree Cool Rush one. I do love that one. But for the last 2 weeks, I've been trying to only use natural deodorant just because like it's cold. It's a season where I can get away with it, and you do kind of have to train your armpits to get used to the no aluminum and whatever is in the nasty ones. So I do have an underarm mask by La Vanilla, I believe, which helps kind of like pull out the toxins, and you kind of go through this like detox phase when you use natural deodorant, and you will stink for a week. It's rough, so you have to keep reapplying. But I'm in like the 2nd week now, and I'm already like, it feels like normal deodorant again. So try that out. And sometimes people get rashes. It's just kind of like a way of your armpits like detoxing all the aluminum that's built up in them, which is so scary and crazy. I feel like I'm really hippie-ish in this video about like non-toxic, no chemicals and whatever, but like my eyes have been open to it and it's terrifying. So like the things that really freak me out, I want to eliminate. I want to switch over to the purely like natural deodorants. And I love the Schmidt's ones. Those are my favorite ones so far. I do want to try Native. I've been hearing a lot of good things about those as well. But this one is pretty foolproof. This was one of my favorites. It's called Snow Day, which obviously is only available during Christmas time. I can't roll it up anymore, but this is the one that smells most like a traditional deodorant, like the baby powder smelling ones that I used to use in like 7th grade. Love it. And then really randomly, I have a hair use up that I wanted to mention. It's just a little sample size, but this is the Amika Reset Pink Charcoal Scalp Cleansing Oil. I got this for, I think, a Point Perk. I freaking loved this. So it's supposed to be like a scalp treatment, which my upcoming hair care routine is coming, I promise. I know it's taking me a while, but it's kind of a bitch to film because I have to film it over several different days to show you like what I do to my hair each day. So I do make my own scalp treatment with coconut oil and some essential oils, but I did also really like this. So I do kind of want to buy the full size and try it out. It was really sticky and kind of weird and kind of messy, but I swear it gave me more volume in my roots, which is cool because I have a ton of hair. That is not my complaint, but it just gets so flat. I wish that it like had volume at the top, but it just kind of falls, you know? But I do think that this gave me some more lift in my roots and also just like helped with my scalp health. So I did really like this. Want to try the full size. Let me know if you've used it, what you think. And then just very quickly, since I've already taken up 400 years of your time, I have some makeup empties. So first, I love this stuff so much. This is the NYX BB cream. There's only 3 shades, which is a bummer. I have the lightest shade and I love it. It's the shade Nude. I kind of fell back in love with this over my trip to Disney World. And also my skin was like better in Florida because of the humidity. My hair sucked, but my skin was like, wow, this is great. So like my skin was so glowy and nice and I would use this every day. I wouldn't set it with powder. It wouldn't move all over my face. It doesn't crease under my eyes. Because when I'm doing theme park makeup, especially at Disney World when I'm waking up, we woke up literally at like 6 a.m. each day. I wasn't messing around with my family. I made them get up really early. They all hated me, but it's fine. But yeah, since it was so early in the morning, I was cutting some corners on getting ready, and this is just the best, most effective way to get good coverage. Buildable, which is nice. It doesn't crease. It stays in place. It doesn't like melt off your face in any weird way. It is the best. I recommend this to so many different people in like real life, and I got my sister addicted to it. It is just the bomb. No pun intended for the beauty bomb. You guys know I love this concealer. It's the Flower Beauty Light Illusions Concealer, which for the longest time I couldn't find it. It is now back in stock on Ulta, but I also found it on Amazon, so I have it back now and I'm in heaven. I'm in the lightest shade, which isn't very light. This is L12 Fair, and it's not light enough for my personal taste for underneath my eyes, so I do use this to cover up my zits, any pimples or anything, and it covers up redness and just darkness so well. So this is my new favorite like face concealer for covering up any zits. It's just the bomb, and it's $10. And then last but not least, the packaging or the like writing on this is completely gone, but this is the Benefit to Give Me Brow. I wear the shade 3. This is like if I lost all of my makeup, this is one of the things. All 3 of those makeup products I just showed are 3 things I would run out and immediately get because I cannot live without it. This has made my brows better, I feel like. I get a lot more comments about my nice brows now, when beforehand I was not, which I've never been good at doing my brows. But this makes it, I think, look better for me because it's not as much product on them. It still darkens them up, but like I have pretty thick bushy brows as it is, so I don't really need to be thickening them. Although this does add a little bit of fiber to it to like make it look fuller, but it just is so easy and it's minimized the time I spend on my brows because I hate doing my brows. It's just like a foolproof product. I use it on days where I'm wearing less makeup or days where I'm wearing more makeup. Like today, it's all I have on my brows with then some setting gel, and I love it. So I would highly recommend this. I know it's pricey. This size is $24, but I don't go through it as fastly as you'd think, and I just love it. It has this tiny little brush that's amazing for just getting in there and shaping them the way you want. I can't live without this thing, so yeah. But okay guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me. I don't know how long this video turned out to be, but I've been filming for over 40 minutes. That's fun for me and for you and for editing me. So if you want more empties videos, I have a playlist. I will link it up in the corner. I'll also have my little face you could subscribe, and then some videos that you can click on and watch if you choose. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will have all of this stuff listed down below, very organized so you can find what you're looking for. But I love you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.